my taste. Hold up. Y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up. We mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up. Mine also dangerous. Hold up. Y'all talk outrageous. Hold up. Don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up. Got that touch my savior. Hold up. Give me that touch with my hater. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You been driving a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? Is it this what you don't wanna see more? No, you wanna see more but you wanna see sore. Life done slowed you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up like overseas. You feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed above subtract. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We mighty more Power Ranger.
We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys.
I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. Chill. I be on my low miles drill. Why that rapper pay your bills? Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All the books me, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm on it.
Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Dallas. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Caught by Hollywood Brown. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Finds him over the middle. It's inside the 10. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Barkley can't bypass that line, and they stop him at the 3.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Ball still at the 3 as they get set for second and goal. From the gun, it's a give to Bigsby. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line, still a couple yards short of that end zone.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
2 yards away from a touchdown to begin this game. Here's third and goal. Hurts now from the gun. He scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts from the 16. Escapes the defender. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Opening play, and Dak's going to throw. Throwing the out route, complete. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Kill! 47, here go 46. 26.
First down, here's Dak. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for Dallas, first down.
47. 26.
The first carry now for the rookie out of Iowa State. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Good. All right, here we go 47. Here we go, kill. 26.
Dak now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Yeah, 26.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
From the gun is Prescott. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Prescott here from the gun. Hits his running back. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of it. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
54, go to 54, line. Yeah, Billy.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Gets it again. And he's backed up again as they stop him for another loss. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Third and goal now from the 6 after that last play.
Here we go, kill. Here we go, line. 26.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Okay, already a big decision to make on your opening drive, Brock. Is this 4-down territory, or do you take the field goal and be happy to start off with some points?
Well, remember, Kate, and I think we're going to see this all year long. This new kickoff rule is real. You know, that ball now coming out to the 35-yard line, it affects the data and the decision-making. You're going to see more and more teams be aggressive, and I will be.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. In a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Now Hurts. Brought in right side. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
It's a nickel set for the Cowboys on this third down. Throw here, third down. Lofts it deep right side. His running back hauls it in deep right. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles now lead by 10. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. To return, here's Paris Campbell. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on the short field And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone. I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Offense to the line for second down.
Here we go, 46. Yeah, here we go. I think. 47. Hey, kill. Here we go, going to 50. Here we go, going to 54. Going to 50. 26.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Completed to his running back. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Prescott to throw here, 3rd and 2. In the hands of Flanoy, complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Hey, kill. Here we go, 47. Here we go, going to 54. Wide in. 26.
Throwing again, Prescott. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. Given 24 yards on that one. And that will set up 1st and goal.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
Hey, 47. Hey, kill. 26.
From the red zone on first. Makes the catch. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1. It's 2nd and goal.
Yeah, 26.
Algier can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
So from the 2, they're running a 3 tight end look.
Yeah, here we go. Wide in. 26.
Hand up now, running right. And he's close, Brock, but it looks like he's out just a little bit short. Good efforts, but now they've got a choice to make on 4th down.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run, and now you got 4th and goal. What are you gonna do?
Here we go, 4th and goal inside the 1.
Here we go. Yeah. Here we go, going to 52. Here we go, 47. Here we go, kill. 26.
They're going for it. Here's Prescott. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys make it a 1-score game before halftime. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now. Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Shoves him off. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light.
Wide open down the field, and he has it! And he's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball game. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I think.
Dak out of the pistol. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Here we go, kill. Hey, kill. Here we go, go to 54, wide. Here we go, 47.
Working from the pistol, Prescott. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw, swatted away by the defense.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Everybody rockin' slide to the beat. They snap a knife, bang, drink, bouncing to the groove. All body stuff, that's the new move.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. Back to the air, Prescott. This is a heater going deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. There it is, touchdown Dallas. The Cowboys make it a 1-score game before halftime.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys cut it to a field goal game. Always set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Saquon Barkley, the intended target. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He finds ground, right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime. Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. All right, they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Everyone kick. Yeah, here we go. Like, take. Line in. Hey, kill. Then we're going to 50. Here we go, going to 54. Going to 54. Line in. Then we're going to 53. Here we go, going to 54. Going to 54. Line. 26.
One final shot before the half. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Yeah, ready. Push. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 47. 26.
Dak off the play fake. Ooh, puts him air under this one, right side. Brought in inside the 20. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take the lead right away in half number 2. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the upright. And the Cowboys take a 4-point lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Danny Gray to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it.
35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Hey, Silver.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. Buying some time right. He's got Devontae Smith. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Play action. Hurts has it. He rolls to his right. Complete out to the right. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion, it made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
We've set it down from 37. 1st down throwing from Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
That's caught. It's Cade Otton. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
Eagles 1st down. and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. They go to Barkley again. They were ready for him. They won that battle on the ground. This is backed up to the 9. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7.
Hey, easy, 63. On anyone else? Yeti. Round up Yeti. Hey, Tiger Hornet. No touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. That makes it 4th down. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Elliott connects there. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
That's a type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They give to Algier from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Hey, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Kill. Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow the lead to 7. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Operate now to kick this one away. Gray now on the return. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Well, he didn't hand it off or throw it, but he probably should have picked one of those 2 options. They kept some help by the line and tracked him down for the loss.
Offense to the line. Second down.
Hey, Silver.
Hurts now from the gun. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing third down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Third and long for him here. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and converts on 3rd and 17. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Short pass brought in. Ooh, and the stop made awfully close to the marker and in midfield. It's going to be 3rd and short now from the 49. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that first down. Well done.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Now Hurts. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Throwing here, Hurts. Going deep here for the end zone. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts taking a chance to the end zone. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Go Silver, ready? 180, 180. Like a horn.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Left side. That's there. Caught. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down. But damage already done as they pick up that first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Toss play to Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Back to throw, Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. A very short kick here from the right hash. Kicked well, and this is good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Brings it in at the 13. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
It's your money, y'all. I put money down on all of us. On my people down.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. Looks through and breaks away. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. Give him 24 on that play. And that'll be good for Dallas first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. That run good for a handful as it brings up second down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Five still to go here. This is second down.
Here we go.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. They call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's third down.
A gain of 2 brings up third and 2.
Here we go, going to 52. Here we go, kill. Yeah, baby. Here we go, 47.
Looking to throw. Caught by his back, Camara. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Prescott on first and 10. Dumps it off to his running back. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first to stop this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Yeah! Here we go, 46. Here we go, kill. 26.
Dak now from the gun. Finds a man right side. He's got it in the red zone. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys make it a 2-possession game here in the fourth. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Eagles 27. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. First call here coming from the shotgun. Hurts. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And an Eagles first down. A gain of 22 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. Hurts to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Looking for a pass on second and short. He gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the land-in zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. Beginning on the ground with Algier. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Second and 7 at the 11-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Yeah, here we go. Boy,
Back-to-back carries here. And he will score. And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts him up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. across the 30 before he's brought down. First and 10 from the 32.
Hey, Silver. Hey, count up Yeti. 180. Count up Yeti. Out.
Hurts looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0.
Something takes a